Hi, and welcome to Business 101 with Mareevuitton. I'm Marie, and I'm excited to have you join me. Whether you're just starting out or looking to sharpen your skills, this series is designed to equip you with the essential knowledge and tools you need to thrive, from basic terminology to starting your business. Covered. This playlist is comprised of my responses to the questions that came in when I posed the following. Give me 1 to 2 questions about business or tax that you wish you knew more about. In this video, we're going to go over money saving tips and general investments. But before we jump in, a quick reminder, this channel is about creating useful content that educates its viewers. And the way we know what topics are helpful to you is by clicking the thumbs up button below and sharing this video with others. And of course, we'd love to hear from you. So drop your questions and feedback in the comments below, and be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay updated. I wasn't exactly sure how to get a visual on this, so and I don't have one. So I'm just gonna respond to the following text message. Okay, so why do you even owe tax? Well, tax is owed when we short pay taxes due. Taxes are due based on our income and tax status. So in a case where you're an employee, you get paid, but the federal and state taxes that are withheld from your check, the reason why you're not getting the full amount, they're being withheld, but your employer gives those to the taxing agency on your behalf. So it's like they're basically saying, here you go, here's, that's, they put that based on your Social Security, okay? So think of when we're filing tax returns, we're basically truing up what we owe versus what we paid. And there's either a refund or amount due, usually. And that's as a result of the final closeout, like at the end of the day. If you're hashing out, I don't know, a dinner bill, at the end when you actually true it up, like I'll let you know what you owe me after. That's what a tax return is. So how does claiming some of your charges as a business expense affect the amount of taxes I pay or save? Well, for employees or consultants using their home for work or business, it means you can use a portion of your expense that you paid for your rent and utilities and things like that to offset the income earned. But you got to be mindful, because some people get a stipend or a reimbursement or a certain amount. You have to account for those. Okay, but yeah, everything that you do is going to affect your bottom dollar line when it comes to tax due. Okay, so and does home ownership influence the amount of taxes I pay, and will I pay less if owning a home? I'm glad that this was one of them, because home ownership doesn't always mean that you're gonna automatically itemize deductions for a larger deduction. Okay, I do have a video on standard versus itemized, so I'm not going to get into that now. But if the total of the different expenses that can be itemized is more than the standard deduction, you'll itemize. So you actually get a choice. So you can check both ways to make sure you're claiming or filing on taking the more favorable deduction, obviously, which is the higher one, because it's basically saying, here's the tax that I owe, but give me credit for all of these things. Okay, so that's to, respond to that. So it does absolutely matter. And does owning a business, even if it only makes 5 to 15K a year, influence the amount of tax that I pay personally? Yes. Similar to the other response, owning a business absolutely influences the amount of tax you owe, because you're taxed on income. You're taxed on income earned, whether that's through, even your bank. If your bank gives you interest on a savings account, they send you a tax document. Okay, even if it's for minimal amounts. Okay, all of those make up what you've earned, and you get to claim credits against that. So yes, everything, even a loss, it's going to affect. If you have a loss on your business, it's going to affect your tax liability. Okay, but that's how that works. And also, if you're making a profit, yes, you're absolutely going to owe. Okay, so hope that answers that. And we're going to move to the next question. Okay, I wanted to get to these, and you can see that they are actual real screenshots. They are questions that came in, but because they're two that kind of fit in the same realm, I'm going to just run through them, okay? So, is there a limit on the amount of losses that can be used to offset your W-2? Yes. Yes, there are limits on the amount that can be used to offset W-2 income. It's a little bit more complex to be on this video, but yes, it encompasses passive activity losses, capital losses, net operating losses, okay? And if that's confusing, definitely book a call. As far as tips and strategy on how to, build a savings account and where to invest and how to save on tax. I'm basically going to say, because it's the same answer for both of these. Okay, if you're a mid to high earner, and nowadays I would classify that as upwards of 180. Okay, I'd say you want to maximize your contributions to your retirement accounts, 401k, 403, traditional and Roth IRAs. You'd want to maximize, if applicable, contributions to health savings accounts, and there are, limits to all of these. You'd maximize contributions to flex spending, and obviously seek a CPA for tax deductions and credits. Make sure you're taking tax efficient investments like tax deferred accounts, funds, stock, things like that. Okay, there are limits to everything, so definitely learn or discuss this with the CPA. If you want more info, I definitely encourage you to visit a wealth management person at your bank. But there are a lot of small businesses with these agreements in place, so check in with them, and if you need direction, definitely reach out or leave your comments and feedback in the comment section below. Thank you.